Hi friends, how are you? Kiara here. It is Friday, August 11th, 2023. I am freezing. I just had my husband feel my hands. I'm so cold. This is going to be a sew with me. You won't see it, but I'm going to record it in a couple steps. We're going to do a sew with me, finishing up the mystery evergreen quilt from the Fat Quarter Shop. This was a free mystery quilt. I bought the kit, but there are so many, how do you say it? There are so many different versions, how about that, of this with people using their own fabric. Fabulous. So this was free over 5 weeks. So here is mine with a bonus. This is how it would end if you were finished. My border is smaller than the one the Fat Quarter Shop put out because I am doing Pat Sloan's finishing of it. So this is mine. I'll just stick it over here for now. So Pat Sloan put out a bonus border to finish it. Let me just turn on my little iron. So this is not colorized, but it will have, this is also a free download on Pat Sloan's site. I'm putting in this little border right here. It's light and darks going around the quilt. Your quilt is here, and then there's the little 2-inch border, and then we have this alternating border, and then another white border going around it. So I'm going to sew a little bit of this, and then I will finish sewing, and then I will come back and I'll show you how I'm attaching my borders. I think, otherwise I might just show you how it finishes. So I have my fabric all cut out, and all the fabrics I have here, are in the quilt. So, it'll look really good. So let's get sewing. I'm going to be sewing here on my, I use a Juki TL 2000 QI. So we're doing lights and darks. My first one, according to the pattern, I've already cut my strips. They're cut out to 2 inches by 3.5 inches, and I am doing lights and darks. So I need to do 5 sets for each of the, and I'm just gonna mix them up pretty much, but helps if you turn the machine on. So let's see, I don't think I can get you down. So we're just gonna chat while I do this. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I am doing good. Yesterday was Meet the Teacher and Jimmy's in the other room. My husband's upstairs doing something. So I may pause you all and go see what Jimmy's doing now and then, though I am sure Jimmy is going to come and see me at some point. So now I am stopping. I'll raise my needle. I am stopping because, I think I have an empty bobbin. My bobbin came out of my bobbin case. Sometimes I get really, okay, hold on, I gotta take this is gonna be fun. I'm having a problem. See? Oh, I got it out. So I got it out by tilting my machine over because my fingers didn't want to work. But in doing that, I knocked over all the Wonder Clips I had on the side. Just one of those things. It happens to the best of us. So I have an empty bobbin, which I should have probably checked. I kind of knew it was going empty. One of the tips that I do is I wind 5 bobbins at a time, which is really great if you're doing a big project. you have them ready to go. And then what I do is, okay, this was number 5, it's empty, so I put it back here, pull the next one, make sure I get it in right. It's one of those days for me. So yesterday was, like I was saying, yesterday was meet the teacher. And then, hold on, here it's snap in. Let me put my table back. Table's back. Okay, came right up, so I know I'm not gonna have a problem, shouldn't have a problem. What I'm going to do though, actually, is I have in my garbage can, I have a little scrap piece. I'm just gonna fold it together and make sure that my stitches are okay and my tension's fine. Before I start. Oh, and we're perfect. Tension is perfect. So that's good. So now I'm gonna do 5 sets. And how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna do, since I need 2 units with the same thing, I'm gonna do 5 and then I'm gonna do 5. That way I have each set going at the same time. And I'm not really gonna be overly concerned about my pairings as long as I have a light and a dark, or what I consider a light and a dark. So yesterday was meet the teacher. We went to the school, we met the teacher. Sammy is super excited. She's in a class with a bunch of new kids. I think they're trying to prepare them for middle school, as they mix the classes up a lot this year. Like super big time mix up the classes. So it was good, it was good. Then today, I'm gonna be working in the school 3 days a week, helping with lunch, which I think will be really good for Sammy. Today I went to a little bit of an orientation for that. And then I went and visited Jimmy's teacher for about an hour, dropped off some snacks and stuff for that. So it was good, it was good. So I'm excited to see how the kids do this year. Okay, so I have my first 5 pairings done. So now I'm loving the little table I made myself for, and I'm just gonna press to the dark. But this is gonna look super cute. And it's really kind of nice to do it like this. And the only thing I'm gonna make sure is that when I'm sewing them, I sew them a little bit different. So like put my clapper on that, and so why I do this next set, why I do these next ones, they go in a little bit of a different order kind of thing. But I'm really not gonna concern myself. My thing right now is to not stress myself with how much we're sewing. So, so how is everybody else doing? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do these 2 rows, and then I will come back later on and show you how I sewed them together, because I think that's always interesting. But I'm so glad Pat Sloan put this out. And if you don't like Pat Sloan, she does daily videos, and I have learned so much from her. That's there. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm alternating enough. really struggle doing things like this because it doesn't come super naturally to me. And I lose track of what I've done is really the other thing, is I lose track. I'll do this one, even though I think this one might be in here twice, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a huge thing. So what I'm gonna do with this next set, because I've done them in pairs and now I have to sew the pairs together. I'm gonna sew them all at once and then press all together so I have one set done. My other thing is this little iron I have here, this little Alicio, it gets hot, but I really like a steam iron and I don't want to have steam over here. So I'm just pressing them. Oh, this one's gonna look good. So I'm pressing them, and then I take them over to my other, I lost my train of thought. Then I take them over to my other one. Okay, so now I have the 5 sets. So I'm just gonna do like this. And this also saves time doing this. And I'm gonna sew this, and then I'm gonna sew everything. Then I'm gonna sew the rest of these together. I'm gonna pause you guys, and then I'm gonna sew the rest of them. And this way. I'm gonna sew the rest of them and then show you attaching one, and then I'll come back and show you everything when it's done. That way you're not watching me sew, and this is not a super long video. We all have stuff to do, and I think that sometimes shorter videos go over better. Let's do this. I should probably get another camera for, sorry for seeing the top of my head. I should probably get another camera for you all to see how I do them. I do have an SLR, I just have to read on how to set it up. Oh, this is gonna look cute. Okay. Okay, so I have my first. Okay, so this is my first row, and as you can see, it's all done now, and nothing touches, and it's good. You know what? And let me just press it, and then I'm going to do the rest of my sewing of this, and then I'll show you all. So, I'm excited to work at the school, just making sure the kids are doing well. And, you know, I really think that it'll be so super good for Sammy. I have to come down here and do a floss tube one day, too. I know most of you come on for floss tube, but I thought it would be nice to do some more of these Sew With Me. But like I said, I really like Pat Sloan. So I will join you back here in a few minutes. After I'm done sewing all my rows together, I'll show you how I'm going to attach them. And then I'll attach them, and then I will show you the finished project, because like I'm trying to finish things this year. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll be back in a few. Hi everyone, I'm back now. So I've gotten one border attached. I'm ready to attach my second border. I will tell you, make sure you read the pattern, because if you don't read the pattern, you can get things wrong, which I did. So I'm gonna sew these 2 borders on, and then I just have an outer border to do. So I'm gonna sew these on, I'm gonna take it to the iron. Then I'm going to do my other borders, and I will then come back and show you what's going on. But this is looking really good. So I put my first borders on, did it exactly. And then I came back and I was one short because I didn't realize you needed 6 of one color and 7 of another. So I had to go figure things out a little bit. But I have so much extra fabric. That's the one thing about kits from the Fat Quarter Shop. If they cut them themselves, you get so much extra. When I'm done, I'm going to show you the amount of extra fabric I have from doing this quilt along. Granted, you wouldn't have as much if you chose to do the pieced back, but because I'm going to quilt this on Miss Moxie, I really don't like super chunky pieced borders, not pieced borders, pieced backings on. If I was thinking of doing straight line quilting, I might have thought of it, but I chose not to. Oh, a little bit off there. That's better. So I keep jamming the Wonder Clips into my foot, which is not really a great thing to be doing. So, and I think I measured this one border wrong, but it's no big deal because I will just cut it. I'll show you what I mean. I think I overcut this border to make sure it fits, so I'm just gonna have to cut it when I'm done. Not a big deal. Really not a big deal. So now I have to do my other border, which is funny because on this other side they seem to have lined up no problem. So we're gonna sew this one. So, and then I have to go check on my son. My husband's up and over our garage. We've been reorganizing. If you were here or if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that we got our cars finally in the garage after 2.5 years of living here. So, but we had moved a bunch of stuff up over our garage, so he's putting away his stuff up over there. And then one day I'm gonna have to go put and organize my stuff up over there. But we shall see. So, do you guys like these sew with me's, or do you find them repetitive? I mean, I like this because I get to chat with you guys, and it's no real format. I was thinking about a floss tube, and I have to pick out a car stitch, so I might post that over on Instagram because school's starting, and I know especially on Wednesdays, well, not so much Wednesdays, but I have to have my car stitch while I wait for Sammy because I hate to just sit and just browse on the phone. It's like mind suck, or watch TikTok videos, which is another mind suck. I'm debating getting a TV in here and watching TV in here, or YouTube videos or something. Yeah, see, I don't know, I must have cut something wrong somewhere. Oh, I do have a little bit of extra overhang here, but nowhere near. I must have cut that other one wrong. Right. So I'm done with this. I'll show you in a sec. And then I just have to add white borders and then get it trimmed up. So I'm not gonna come back on camera. I'm just gonna to sew the white borders here, so you can see I have a little bit of it's off, so I'll trim that up before I put the last border on. So I'm gonna go iron this. I'm gonna attach the last 4 borders, and I'll be back here and I will show you the finished product. This is such a great, and I will show you the leftover fabric. So if you're ever on the fence about buying a Fat Quarter Shop kit, don't be. Okay, I'll be right back. One thing to remember when you're recording a video in sections, you need to flip the camera every time. Hi guys, I'm back. I finished. Super excited. Here she is, all done. And I'm gonna insert a picture at the end just to show you the whole thing. So, as I was saying, the Fat Quarter Shop gives you so much extra fabric, and they give a lot of free tutorials and free patterns. So this was a 5-week pattern. Most of it was beginner friendly, super easy. There were a couple things, but if you watch Kimberly Jolly, she does a tutorial every week on this, so that was really great. Pat Sloan is another one who gives so much free content and does so many free sew-alongs. So this was her free border. That's what you did, and I will link both of these below. So I want to show you the amount of fabric I have left from the kit I bought from Fat Quarter Shop. Seriously, and I starched my fabric. Okay, these are pieces. This is all the background. I might even have a bigger piece. Okay, this was the background. This is one of the greens they gave me. Then I have to show you how much of this layer cake I have left over. I'm not even gonna show you the pieces. Greens, this. And this is a Sherry and Chelsea Fat Quarter bundle. My husband's vacuuming the dog mess. He must be done with what he was doing. I have, seriously, I have the majority of this Fat Quarter bundle left. Okay, and then I have all this extra green from the tree. Oh God, I still have more full pieces of the Fat Quarter bundle. So I have almost enough here to do a whole quilt with this, not Fat Quarter bundle, it wasn't a Fat Quarter bundle, this layer cake. Okay. It came with this, okay. So I started with 1 1/4 yards of background. I probably still have a 1/4 yard at least of the background. The tree print, I probably have about half of the 3/4. I got about half of the Fat Quarter I had for the accent and most of the layer cake. So seriously, there's so much fabric here. It's ridiculous. So thanks for stopping by. Please like, subscribe if you like this. I'm probably gonna do, start working on my designer mystery. I have block 1 starch and block 3 came today, so I'm probably gonna do block 1 and then I'm gonna skip to block 3 and then come back. And then I also wanna do a sew with me. I wanna finish my crabs. And I seem to get more done when I'm chatting with you guys. So I might just do that, cut out all that. So this is gonna go on my quilt, and I will insert a picture. Thank you so much for hanging with me this afternoon, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.